Okay, so today I'm going to get into this breakdown of this video that Colin Cowherd made on his radio show, okay? And if you don't know who Colin Cowherd is, um, he's the one that was booted from ESPN for making those, quote-unquote racist remarks about the Dominican baseball players, okay? You can go ahead and check that out if you haven't heard about that. But he has his own radio show, Fox. So basically, he made a lot of good points on his radio show about Conor McGregor and how he's the con man. And I'm just gonna go, step by step and list the points that he made, and we're gonna take a look because a lot of these comments in the comment section, a lot of these people haven't woken up yet. Okay, so they don't really know. There's a lot of people bashing him, but any real sports bettor would realize how this stuff works, okay? How they control these games and how these games go. If you're a betting person, you will understand what I am talking about and what this man means. I'm not saying I agree with everything that he says, okay? Some of the stuff he says are kind of far-fetched, but I do agree with a lot of the stuff that he is pointing out in this video or in this radio show. Okay, you take a look at some of these comments, they're saying he's a joke, that he's not a con man, calling him a moron, an idiot, typical things that you will hear from people that haven't really seen videos like the ones that people, like me or other YouTubers are putting out, the truth about how these betting lines work, how Vegas works with these games, okay? Everybody has their own opinion, but let's go step by step and see what this man is actually talking about, and then I'm going to go ahead and break down some of these things. So let's start at 46 right here, and he makes a really good point about what I mean of this match that's going to go down in Vegas, Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather.
Here's what's interesting. A lot of you are betting Conor McGregor. None of the wise guys know the shots. You do realize that Conor McGregor is just a loudmouth, and not only is he going to not just lose the fight, but never win a round, he's already lost 3 times as a UFC fighter. Wow. So he's not even dominating, truly dominating, as a UFC fighter. Right now he's a con man selling you pay-per-views.
Okay, so he made a lot of great points in there. I don't know if he's gonna win a round or not, but he could be exaggerating just a little bit, but he's just trying to sell the point of how it's gonna go down in Vegas, okay? Because he's explaining how the betting line and how Vegas set their betting odds, okay? So yeah, there's a little bit of an exaggeration there. I'm sure some of the stuff he even says, it's not going to come to fruition, but most of it, what the idea of him putting the information out there, he's trying to make his point, okay? So let's take a look at 154, okay? 154, he makes a really good point here.
You may not like Floyd Mayweather, and I don't like a lot of things in his past, but he's actually been somewhat demure and more tasteful than Conor McGregor. If you go to the odds in Vegas, which RJ Bell told us this morning, it's Floyd minus 700. Now, it opened at like Floyd minus 2250, meaning you'd have to bet basically $2,200 to win a nickel. Wrong. But it's been bet down by rubes and like common bettors. Wise guys, sharps, they're all on Mayweather, and you should be. But minus 700. Now, think about this. Basically, this would be, and we looked it up this morning, this would be the 150th ranked player on the tennis tour trash-talking Roger Federer at Wimbledon.
Okay, so now he's going into the odds, okay, and how Vegas set their odds. He's right. He's right about them setting the line very high, okay? And he's also right about the sharps betting on Mayweather. The wise guys, the people that place a lot of money, they're betting on Floyd. Okay, it's common sense. All right, the public bettors are going with Conor McGregor. Okay, the people that want to win, betting $10, $20, $50 on the match. Okay, those are the people. That's why the line is getting driven down, because the public outweighs the big bettors. Okay, that's what he's trying to say. All right, and then he goes on to make the point about how he's gonna later in the video he's gonna say that it's like a huge underdog. Okay, it's like UTEP being compared to Clemson, and UTEP talking trash. Okay, he goes on a rant about talking about the little guy going against a big dominant force, and that's what he's comparing Mayweather and Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is the little guy going up against this giant juggernaut, okay? And he has no competition. And he just lists a bunch of teams. So I'm just going to go ahead and start the video at 3:11 now and see what he says.
Coastal Carolina trash-talking Kentucky. I went and looked this morning at the odds of some football games. Kent State plays Clemson this year. Kent State is a 38-point underdog. This would be Kent State talking trash at the 50-yard line to Clemson before kickoff.
Okay, so now he goes into a list of teams that, he just rambles on and just lists a bunch of teams that comparing them to Conor McGregor, just trying to get his point across. I have no problem with that. So we're going to skip to 4:12.
Coastal Carolina, who is Winthrop, who would be the New Orleans Pelicans in a 7-game series against the Warriors. And you're okay with him trash talking. He's a loudmouth who has 3 losses in the UFC alone.
Okay, so he's just saying, how would you feel if Conor McGregor were to lose against Floyd Mayweather, after all that trash talking? He's basically calling him a clown, okay? But see, he's the con man because he's driving the revenue, okay? That's what he's pointing out in this talk show, okay? So let me go to 4:32, see what else he has to say. Let's see.
Tells you this is a complete and utter mismatch. This is a 16 against a 1 seed. And the 1 seed is playing at home. Think about this. McGregor has to wear boxing gloves. Think about that. So Mayweather is controlling even what these guys wear. That's Kentucky playing Coastal Carolina, and Kentucky says it's in our arena, and you have to wear our jerseys inside out. This is a complete, utter mismatch from gear. By the way, Mayweather will make twice as much as Conor McGregor. Yet people are cheering Conor McGregor at this. So you would cheer UTEP talking trash to Clemson, or Kent State against Clemson, or Coastal Carolina.
Okay, so those are some really good points. Obviously, it's in Vegas, so Conor McGregor is going to have to adapt to the rules and adapt to the the gloves, like he said. Okay, he's going to have to wear that equipment. Okay, so that is why it's a huge mismatch, and it's totally true. That is why some of these people just don't understand. And yeah, the guy, he makes a lot of exaggerating remarks, but you have to give him some credit because some of the stuff he says is, it's legitimate. That is why people don't want him on ESPN. Okay, that's why he got booted from ESPN, not because of the racist remarks. I mean, he got booted because of that, but the guy is a very, he makes a lot of critical remarks that people don't want to hear. That people that aren't used to hearing. Okay, and he's speaking the truth. Okay, he speaks the truth, and he just wants to get his point across. So I wanted Let's skip to 452 or 658, and then we'll close out this video. Okay, he makes a final really good point here.
Got no chance to win a fight. He's got virtually no chance to win a round. He's having to submit with gear and money, gloves, ring. He is completely sold out for cash here. Mayweather's going to make money. He said, I don't want to make this a circus. Boxing gloves, boxing ring. Conor McGregor's like, make it a circus. I'll sell pay-per-view. So I just want you to know, as much as everybody is cheering Conor McGregor, he's the con man.
Okay, so he's basically saying he's the con man, okay, because Mayweather's letting him talk all this trash and let him do what he wants, you know, because Conor McGregor's the entertainer. He's bringing all the people to make, you know, Mayweather's going to make way more money as it is. But see, the reason this fight's going down is because Conor McGregor is initiating it, and he's bringing the people. He's making it bigger than what it is, okay? Conor McGregor, that's what people want to go see. And Mayweather's just sitting back. You know, he's just taking it all in because he knows he's going to be victorious. And that is why the line is sitting at right now at 600. And some books have it at 450. Some very public books have it at 450. So the line is going down. People are going heavy on McGregor right now. So, you know, I expect Mayweather to win this fight handily. And, you know, this man, Colin Cowherd, he made a lot of great points, okay? You got to admit he's made a lot of great points on his radio show, okay? So a lot of people are hating on him, but, you know, they just haven't understood and they haven't waken up yet to the truth, okay? And like I said, a lot of the stuff he says could be exaggerating. I agree. It is exaggerating. It might not come to fruition. A lot of the stuff, like, for instance, he's saying he won't win a round, but, you know, he's just trying to make his point and get it across to the people, okay? Because he is right about the betting line. That's all true. That's how the betting lines work. And any person that places a wager in Vegas, any person that is successful betting on sports, they would understand what he is talking about, okay? So I'll be back with another video. This was just a little breakdown of this radio show. I thought this was a great segment that he did. So I'll be back with another one. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for sharing my videos, and I'll see you then.